You're not the only one that he talks to, babes. Are you delusional? Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lori, and if you haven't been here, I'm a new YouTuber, and yeah, nice to meet you. And if you've been here, welcome back, sweetie. We love you here. So guys, today we're gonna be talking about a very interesting topic, by the way. It is very interesting. I know you're gonna love it, so stay tuned. So we're gonna be talking about the differences between Rwandese men and American men in dating. So yeah, and this is only based on my own experiences, my personal experiences, and nobody else. And I've had a surprising differences that I want to share with you that changed my whole perspective on love, cultural expectations, and relationships. So yeah, let me tell you the differences, guys. Tell me in the comments what you like about Rwandese women, if you have dated them, or Rwandese or American women if you have dated them, or Rwandese men if you have dated them, or American men if you have dated them. Tell me in the comments. Let's have a conversation and really get to know each other. Yay! And before I start, I want to say no hate, no shade towards anybody. We love y'all, and whatever you love or you prefer, it's up to you. Good for you. There is nothing wrong with that. And we love our American men and the Rwandese men. Always. So as you know, I am a Rwandese woman, born and raised in Rwanda, and I moved here when I was like 14. So I know you might be like, what? You was young. What do you know about men? What did you know about men back then? Come on, we do have Rwandese here. We do have Rwandese in US, and I do have friends and cousins, whatever you want to call it. There is a lot of Rwandese here. And then, so I also went to school with Americans, friends that are Americans. So yeah, today I'll be telling you guys the differences in dating a Rwandese man or an American man. This is exciting, isn't it? So yeah, let's start. Before we start though, get yourself some drinks. You can get some water, tea. I have me some, what is this? Passion fruit juice. You know, if you know, you know. You know. Rwandese, Africans, actually, that's like a lot of Africans. We just love the passion fruit juice. If you know the juice, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So let's get started, y'all. So before I start, this is only based on my personal experiences and nothing else. Okay, don't be like, what do you know? You look young. Before you start judging, okay? Yeah, I had experiences, and you can't take away the experiences because obviously everybody has different experiences. We're gonna start with Rwandese men. Yay! We love our Rwandese men, guys, so it's not like we hate you. We love you, okay? So when I was talking to them or like being friends with them, really they're very, very strong about their traditional values. So because of how they're deeply rooted in their culture and they have high traditional culture expectations, they're gonna expect you to know how to cook. They're gonna expect you to do their laundry, clean the house, make sure the kids are good, all those expectations, and still go to work. Sometimes they don't expect you to go to work, but you can be a stay-at-home mom. But you know, in this economy, you still have to go to work, you know, to manage. So that's kind of like, that's different. That was like, okay. And growing up, you know, they're usually teaching the girls how to clean, how to cook, how to do these things, and not the guys. So it's kind of like they already trained to be the protectors and the go-getters and that. So that's what you get when you date them, right? Duh. And then the second one is gonna be, they're very sweet with their words, guys. Like, even when you listen to Rwanda's music, if you listen to Rwanda's music, they're just sweet. Like, I don't like listening to Americans where you hear the B words, the S words. They be calling their females all types of words, and I don't like that because I'm not used to that. Back home, their music is just sweet, and they're praising their girls, and they're calling them, you know, queens and all the nice words. Where did it? You're never gonna hear any songs where they're calling a girl a B word. That's just a no-no. So that's like, that also comes with dating them. Whenever you guys are dating, they're going to be sweet to you. They're going to call you nice names. They're going to call you sweet things. Like, even if you guys get into an argument, you're never gonna catch them calling you a B word or calling somebody else a B word. Like, that's not gonna happen. They're very big on being sweet with words, and just word of affirmation for them is like hi, and it's so sweet. But with Americans, that's a whole different story. We're gonna talk about it, okay? So the third thing is gonna be community oriented. They care about what other people think. Like, they care about what in their community, or like where you guys live, or like church, or like their family thinks of you. So you have to play perfect. You gotta play perfect to fit in those expectations that they have, and I don't like that. You know, pretty much they just want their partners to play perfect in public. Literally, like, dress a certain way, speak a certain way, look a certain way. And it's just like, you can't keep pleasing people, you know? You cannot keep pleasing people, and you cannot keep living how people want you to live and look and smell and smile and talk. It's too much. It's too much, you know? It's too much. And then the fourth, now this one is gonna sound, it might trigger some people, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Now, this can go both ways when it comes to men. I'm gonna say it anyways. They don't like smart women. This might work. This might go on both ways, like when it comes to men in general, honestly. Like, when you're being too smart, they don't like that. When you're trying to correct them and tell them that they're wrong, they went wrong, or they were wrong, or this is how they should be doing it, this is how they need to change, they don't like that. They don't like you telling them what to do. That's just how it is. And it's like, what do you want? Like, do you want me to be dumb? I'm not going to be dumb for you to, come on. No. So that you can play me? You're not gonna play me. They don't like when you know the game too. They don't like when you're independent and you don't care if they leave. They don't like that. That's for a lot of men in general. It's not just Rwanda's men, or that also with American men too. They just don't like when you know your value. When you're a smart woman. When you're a smart woman, they don't like that. Yeah, they don't like women who challenges their views and corrects them and tells them what not to do because they don't feel comfortable with it. They don't like that. So it's like, they want you to do what they tell you to do. And yeah, because that's the correct way that they know. I don't know why. And then the fifth one is gonna be aggressiveness. Guys, when it comes to these men, they're not really, like, whenever you guys get into an argument, they're not going to curse you out. They might yell, but not like bad yelling. What I mean with bad yelling, it's like they're not going to curse you out and say bad words and say you this and this, blah blah blah, wish this and that, da da. No, they might yell though and tell you like, yeah, you're wrong for that, this and that, you better not do that again, nah nah nah. but they're not going to like curse you out and be very disrespectful, you know? But some of them do be beating on women, so yeah. Again, but that's only in like the ones that are uneducated and don't really know don't really know better. The next thing is gonna be infidelity. And if you know, you know. Because these men can be friendly. And that goes both ways with the girls too. Like, to be honest with you, but these men are just, no, Rwandese people are just, in general, just friendly people. They're just friendly, like, and you cannot go wrong with that. We just friendly. We just friendly in general, like, girls and guys. We just friendly, like, if you know, you know. But when it comes to guys, though, they do it way too much. And it's like, because Rwandese women are very pretty, and they already have too many pretty girls. I mean, obviously, it's gonna be hard for them to pick. Come on. But dang, can you have discipline? Like, come on. What are you doing? Man. But anyways, so yeah, they do have a lot of pretty girls over there. So it is gonna be, they are gonna be friendly. And there is no way you can think you're gonna be the only one that he talks to. Are you delusional? You're not the only one that he talks to, babes. Are you delusional? They are more likely to cheat than Americans. They're more likely to break your heart and play with your ass. They will play with you because they be playing. Yeah, man, they're more likely to cheat. They're more likely to cheat with your best friend or your friend or their friend that they're talking about, that they're telling you to never worry about. Alright guys, so now let's move on to the American men, okay? Whoo, ciao! So, me personally, I really enjoyed dating the American side. And I'm gonna tell you why. But there is pros and cons to everything, right? Of course, there is. But yeah, so I'm going to tell you there are differences too, okay? And when it comes to dating. So the first thing, they're very protective. And this is like it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. So it really depends, okay? If they're very like bad, protective, jealousy, and all those things comes in, then that's bad. You need to run, okay? You need to run, because that's a red flag. When it comes to like where they're very overprotective, they don't like when you have male friends. That's like big to them. So yeah, that's one thing that I experienced at least. Okay, so that's something to look out to. Aggressiveness. Now, American can yell, okay? They can get disrespectful. Me personally, now this one is kind of like, but I've seen more Americans yelling at their girlfriends than I've seen Rwandese men yelling at their girlfriends. They yell. I don't know where they get that from, maybe their parents or somebody, but yeah, they can get more disrespectful than Rwandese men, okay? Rwandese men are more like put together, but American men, they don't, they yell. They're gonna yell at you, which is not good. So if that's not what you like, then stick to the Rwandese men. The third thing when it comes to them, equality in relationships. They believe in 50-50. They believe in, if you're cooking, they should also be cooking. And if they pay for dinner today, you should be paying for dinner tomorrow. The next dinner, okay? It can't be just them always paying. It can't be just them always doing things or you just always doing things. They expect it back. So that's something to also be, very, looking forward to when you're dating an American man. Yeah. Now, this is another thing. Expressiveness. Their expressiveness is way more like showing you off, buying you things, things. Like if he actually showing you off to his family, friends, and everybody that he loves or is really close to him, that means he actually really loves you. Like his mom and dad knows you and his friends, you better know that you're like, he really actually loves you for real. So yeah, showing you off, buying you things, really treating you like a princess, opening doors and making sure that you're okay, always checking up. That's how they express their love to you and just really taking care of you. So if he's not doing that, ooh, ciao. And then the next thing is gonna be prioritizing you. When he puts you before his friends, his homeboys, when he puts you before his, you know, his game, or he actually really loves you. Like he's able to spend time with you, make sure that you're okay first, make sure that he gave you time before anything or before anybody. That means he actually really cares about you. And then the next thing is gonna be culture exchange. This normally happens when you're dating anybody that has a different culture than what you have. That just happens because it's like you guys have different backgrounds. It's not like you guys are coming from the same culture, you know? So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be like, whoa, why do you think like that? Why do you act like that? Why do you eat like that? What are you doing? I'm not used to that. That type of things. And they're gonna be like, what are you doing? Why do you talk like that? Why do you act like that? Why do you think like that? Like, what are you doing? It's gonna be a whole different shock, like different things that you're not used to, both of you. And that can be a big challenge. That can be like the biggest issue that you guys actually have to face. Then the last thing is gonna be they're less traditional. Their culture is not as deep as other people's culture, like Jamaicans, Africans, Caribbeans in general, or Africans or other people, you know? It's not as deep. They also do have a culture though, like I'm not taking that away from them, but it's kind of like different for them. So it's like, they're not gonna expect you to be cooking for them or like cleaning for them or doing all these things like how these other men will expect you to do it, you know? It's gonna be less than how these other men will expect you to do it. But yeah guys, that was it. Please don't take this personal. These are just my personal experiences and don't have nothing to do. Your personal experiences might have been different from mine, but this is my personal experiences and this is what I know. You know, everybody knows from their own experiences. So it's like, but yeah guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know in the comments what you liked or what you did not like about the video. What were your experiences when you were dating an American man vs your own culture man? Tell me your experiences. Tell me what you experienced in you guys' relationships, because I would love to know too. I would say it's always nice to go out and see what other cultures are like, but if you also prefer to stay in your own culture, it's also fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my video guys. Make sure you comment, subscribe and like. Then tell me what you would like. If you would like a part 2 or something, I will be happy to make a part 2. Yes guys, oh, I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to bed.